Hi, hello, namaskar everyone. Welcome to Dhvaani, which means sound in Hindi. We bring to you resonating sounds created by the actions of women innovators, leaders, experts, and entrepreneurs who are making a difference in their and others' lives. We share their stories to inspire and empower other women. Dhvani is an initiative of Innoberry, which is offering a platform for the women to voice their thoughts, struggles, challenges, achievements, highs and lows, and the journey that they have undertaken. I am Pooja Bhatia, a tech transfer, patent licensing, and intellectual property professional, and now your host for this show. Let's inspire and get inspired.
Hi, good morning, everybody. This is the second episode of Memoria, which means memory, and we are walking down the memory lane today with Lakhirupa, who believes in life hai so we can do anything. Thanks, Lakhirupa, for joining me today. It's really a pleasure to have you today with me. And as an alumni, I really find it very interesting and lively when I connect with other alumni and learn what were their learnings. What did they learn during the internship process? And that is what we are going to talk today about your learning and why did you get into this particular field of IP? But before that, I would request you to, if you could walk down us through your journey, uh, starting from maybe graduation or after graduation. What did you do? How did you land up in IP and why Kiran's scheme was useful for you?
I thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Uh, I did my graduation in chemistry, so chemistry honors, and core subjects were physics and mathematics. Then after that, I pursued MSc in nanoscience and technology. During MSc, we used to have small workshops regarding IP. So that was the first time when I got to know about IP, patent, and other IPs like trademarks, copyrights, those things. I used to know that C inside a circle means copyright, but what does that mean? I mean, how can we use that thing for our use? I mean, how can you use that thing? Those kind of things I didn't know. Then after MSc, I was more inclined toward doing PhD, and I was pursuing PhD also. But unfortunately, things didn't work out, and I resigned. And before resigning, I was thinking what I'm exactly going to do. If not PhD, then what I'm going to pursue. Then only answer I could got from my, I mean, got it's like I want to pursue IP. So, but how? That was a big question, how to get into this field. So I joined in IGNO distance learning course, postgraduate diploma in intellectual property rights, and which helped me in understanding the details, nuances of every IP field. Then during that time, this Kiran scheme advertisement had come. And
Mhm.
I was like, let me try this scheme because I knew that it gives the opportunity. I mean, hands-on experience, if you want to get, then Kiran is a wonderful opportunity. And I mean, we can learn about patent by maybe reading a book or listening to somebody's talk, but exact hands-on experience. I mean, when you are working with actual invention, when you are dealing novelty of an invention, those kind of thing we can learn only by when we are going through a hands-on experience, hands-on training. And luckily, I got selected and my life just changed. So now I'm working as a patent associate. So that way I came into this field.
So, Lakshmi, which batch are you from and which year were you trained?
I was trained in 12 batch. It was
12th batch.
12 batch, yeah. So December 21st till December 22nd. I mean,
Oh,
2022.
that's recent. That's recent.
Yeah, recent.
So, and you are still in IP, right? You're still working
Yes.
in the field of IP. and working as a patent associate with LexOrbis, is it?
LexOrbis.
Okay. So, how were your learnings? In particular, would you like to share any experience of your training? How did it impact you overall? You said that it's an on-job training. Yes, it
Mhm.
is. But is there any particular part of the training that interested you more?
I mean, the program as a whole is the, I mean, best thing that can happen to anybody's life, honestly. Because, I mean, during the orientation period, that time, we got the opportunity to learn things from people like Unnat sir, our Director General sir, then Pratibha Singh Madam, IPD division. So those we don't generally in our day-to-day life get the opportunity to from learn from those people, right? And when we are listening from them, then it gives a better understanding about this field and how to move on in this field. So that orientation program itself was the best thing for me. Then after that, then when I was going through the hands-on experience, hands-on training, that time I knew that I need to check about the novelty of a patent. But there is a concept called inventiveness. How you check it? I mean, about Indian Patents Act, Indian patent law. I had never read that in Indian Patent Act before coming into this scheme. So those things I got to know only during this training. That there is a whole section of section 3, then section 4, which deals with patentability, how to check it. So it's a really a wonderful experience. I mean, you don't get this kind of experience just by reading a book or reading the act. So
That is true.
this whole program was useful for me.
And where were you trained? Whom were you placed with for the training?
Yeah, for initially I was placed in Banana AP Council's Bangalore,
Okay.
and for 2 months I was there. Then after
Mhm.
that, my rest of the training was done in LexOrbis, Bangalore.
Oh, and they absorbed you about after the training.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So, is there a difference between the training and what you're doing now? Like, has the learning evolved for you uh, in terms
Yes,
of?
yes, definitely. Definitely it has evolved because it's like when we joined that time, we are starting from things like just now I told that checking inventiveness, patentability. Now, as the by the end of the training, now when I'm working as an associate, now I can check I mean, other stuff like freedom to operate, what is that? So those kind of things, new things I'm getting to know. Then like patent laws of other jurisdictions like EP and US, those things I'm learning now. I mean, starting to learning. So it is definitely evolving for me. I mean, the training gave me certain amount of exposure. Now the job is giving me a different level of exposure.
So would you, in your opinion, do you think that you got exposure to different aspects during your training, like not just analytics but also drafting,
Yes,
filing?
yes. Filing, not exactly. Because generally it is taken care of by other people. So drafting, yes, provisional and complex specification. Then patentability searching. I mean, mainly I was into analytics part. Then drafting also
Okay.
I was doing. And yeah, those things mainly I was getting
And
into.
were these searches limited to your technical domain, that is chemistry, or were they in different domains?
Yeah, for me, I got a chance to work on like energy related, then biochemistry, pharmaceuticals,
Hmm.
nanotechnology. Yeah, I got the opportunity to work in many different fields, not only chemistry.
Okay. So that is wonderful. And
Yeah.
then, since you were in a law firm, did they also train you? once you joined in, obviously, on how to handle the clients, because most of the law firms have their standard operating procedures on how to handle the
Mhm.
clients. So were you also trained on that once you joined them full time?
Not as of now,
Okay.
because with seniority, I think it will come to us now. Seniors take care of the client handling part.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So if Lucky Rupa, you wanted to, uh, or you plan to, if you, advance your skills at this particular point of time, what do you think would be the next step for you?
I am inclined to doing LLB and LLM, honestly, because I also want to know the litigation part. I want to also come into this part. So I'm thinking, but don't know when I'm going to start. But right now, I am enjoying what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, the LLB is a commitment and it's a 3-year thing. So,
Yeah.
and sitting again for the exam. So that is a bit tough.
Correct. Yeah.
But if you have company in your organization, it would make things easier for you. Um, with two people doing the same thing, it makes the entire
Yeah.
journey easy.
Correct. Correct. So I'll have to find out if somebody is inclined doing law.
So, one last question for you, like Rupa, why do you enjoy working in this field? What is it that makes you happy?
First thing, every day I get the opportunity to learn new stuff. I mean, not only if I was doing my PhD, I would have working only one subject. I mean, only on my topic. And after that, if I would have joined the job, it would have been a unidirectional kind of a thing. Now I am one day if I am working on a nanotechnology related invention, next day I am working on a energy related. So I mean, it's a wonderful experience to have. And what is life? Just it's a learning, right? It's a learning process. So I thoroughly enjoy this process. And also it's like I am getting the opportunity to give something to the society. That is that feels great. I mean, for the I mean IP ecosystem, I am able to contribute something. I am a patent agent, also IP Mitra, so I am able to give back something to the society. It's a wonderful experience. Yeah.
That's wonderful, Lakrupa. So I would like to have you again for a full interview. This is specifically for Memoria, but again for another interview where we discuss more about both personal and professional questions. So I look forward to it. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.